Canelo Alvarez spawned a total of 60 matches so far and has been sent back home with a loss only once. The precision in his punches, as well as the power and accuracy with which they are thrown, has scared plenty of boxers, making them think twice before facing him in the ring. Dmitry Bivol, along the other hand, is a rising star who has been a total of 19 matches so far. Dmitry Bivol and Canelo Alvarez are expected to face each other in the ring on the 7th of May 2022 in Nevada, where they will be fighting for the WBA super light heavyweight title. Let us take a closer look at these two great boxers. First, let us take a quick look at Canelo Alvarez. Can a spot in the welterweight, light middleweight, super middleweight and light heavyweight divisions. In fact, he has won world championships across all these divisions that he has fought. Canelo Alvarez also happens to be the first professional boxer in the history of boxing to be undisputed champion in super middleweight division. That is not all, the man also as well the WBC and WBA titles in recent years. The man has going up against the toughest boxers in the industry, right from Floyd Mayweather to Sergey Kovalev. His fighting style is pristine, and his match against Callum Smith showcases his talent pretty well. In this match, Canelo's right hand worked pretty well during the initial phase of the match, and it sends Callum Smith to the ropes, putting him in a disadvantageous position. Canelo's events was pretty amazing, doing him dodging and defending Smith's weak blows seemed to be done with greedy, and that the round of the match Canelo's right hand and 1-2 combination punch followed by a clean uppercut was a great moment for Canelo, that scored him quite a few points. Canelo's hooks and body shots are always thrown with such great power that they end up damaging the opponent in front of him. That's what happened to Callum Smith in round 5, when he was at a thunderous hook in round 9 when Canelo sent Smith to the ropes with a right hook. James Kirk Wendt was another opponent of Canelo Alvarez, who had to face the brunt of Canelo's punches. It was Canelo Alvarez's strong and steady uppercut. They're not James out cold weather for that. Canelo cornered Kirkwood against the ropes, following which he assaulted him with punches, placing the opponent in a compromising position, before attacking them, as a move that many boxers use in the ring, and it is one that showcases the boxer's genius ring ability too. Another great match for Canelo's thought was against Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo's boxing IQ in this match was immaculate, and the power that he brought to the ring was insane. Canelo's thunderous uppercut was the root cause of the damage, was caused to his opponent's body, which included a damaged eye socket as well as a battered body. Sergey Kovalev is a dangerous boxer from the world of boxing, who has best plenty of boxers in the ring, sending them home, in a pretty bad state. When he went up against Canelo, he seemed to be the one that was put in a compromised state, instead of the scenario playing out the other way around. In this match, Kovalev tried to make use of his famous jab, but it was always countered back with power punches from Canelo. In round 4 of this match, Canelo brought out his famous left hook and hurled it at Kovalev with all the power that he had. The right hand combination that Canelo's threw when the 5th round was not expected by Kovalev, and Kovalev was dominated by Canelo for the next few rounds. The finishing left hand that Canelo threw at Kovalev was quite painful punch to endure, and that was the reason why Canelo won and Kovalev lost this match. All in all, Canelo has been quite active over the last few years. In 2021 the man won a total of 3 matches, were just quite a lot. Most boxers usually stick to fighting just 1 or 2 matches per year, but Canelo's trained to win a title in every division, and in order to do that, this is the pace and he shall have to maintain. The last match that Canelo thought was against Caleb Plant. Canelo won this match via 11th round knockout. Canelo's reach and ability to judge the distance as he has to keep from his opponent was seen quite clearly in this match. This is a tactic that he uses in most of his matches that provides him with the ability to not only throw a powerful but accurate punches. To the quality of Canelo's punches as well as the defense that he held in this match was immaculate. Dmitry Bivol has not been in the boxing scene for even a decade. He has been compared with quite a few boxers. In fact, many even state that the boxer is more powerful and talented than Sergey Kovalev, one of Canelo's opponents that we mentioned a while ago. Some of them Tree's recent opponents include Umar Salamov, Greg Richards, Lenin Castillo, Joe Smith Jr. and Jean Pascal. In 2017, Dmitry Bivol secured his fastest knockout, when he went up against Trent Broadhurst. The powerful and clean right hand that Bivol weighted ended the fight in the first round of the match itself. The toughest fight that Dmitry had to fight was against Sullivan Barrera. Though Bivol outpunched and outboxed Barrera, it wasn't an easy fight, as the amount of stamina required to fight for 12 rounds is no joke. A major highlight of this match was when Bivol threw a thunderous right hand at Barrera, which totally destroyed him. It was in the 12th and final round of this match that Dmitry brought out his inner beast and sent his opponent to the canvas. Another opponent that Bivol went up against was Isaac Chilemba. Bivol punches were harder and cleaner. Even though his opponent had a size advantage, Dmitry's defense in this match was on fleek, and he landed many of his punches to his opponent's chin. Gilbert Lennon Castillo met Dmitry Bivol in the ring to steal his title, but Dmitry did not allow that to happen and won the match via unanimous decision. It was in the 6th round that Dmitry Bivol showcased his lethal side, when he pulled out a counter right hand on his opponent and dropped his opponent to the canvas. The last opponent that Dmitry Bivol fought against was Umar Salimov just a few months ago. The match was that a good 12 rounds, and Dmitry won it via unanimous decision. Umar gave his best in the ring, but Dmitry was clearly the sharper and more alert boxer of the two. Bivol's skills were on fleek and was showcased constantly throughout the match. Bivol's technical ability also on display into this match, and this is one major makes him stand as a unique boxer amongst the rest of the contenders. Bivol's tight and sharp jab that he landed to more seemed more like a weapon than a punch that was being hurled do more. Apart from that, Bivol constantly threw various punch combinations, as well as some pretty clean right hands to destroy Umar Salimov. These punches were great, and with a precision that they waited with, Bivol was able to win the hearts and the points from the judges. So, on looking at both boxers holistically, both have it them to win the match, but this match Canelo Alvarez has more experience in the ring than Dmitry Bivol. We are hoping that this would not be an issue when they meet in the ring. In fact, that matches he anticipated to be one that is very exciting match. Due to the number of fights that Canelo is far along, with the fact that he has bought some big boxers in the industry, quite a few people are rooting for Canelo, but Canelo was a man who likes to hold on to his calm and study his opponents without getting too cocky or overconfident about him winning the match. This match will expose Dmitry the biggest matches in his boxing career, and everyone waiting to see what Dmitry Bivol's got. Hope you enjoy this video, and if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and punch the notification bell button. See you in next video, and God bless us all.